Dice, what's poppin', man? I'm glad you joined me today, man, because, I just
Uh,
did a Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3-6 Mafia full round for round review, and you were actually there, Dice.
yeah, that's a fact. I was there in attendance, front row and center.
That's right. So some people may have seen our last interview, but for those who didn't, could you let everyone know your affiliation with Bone Thugs and Lazy Bone?
Oh yeah, man, you already know, man. It's Harmony House. I'm a Harmony House artist, man. You know, man, Lazy Bone, man. Lazy Bone is just like my big brother. It's more than family than anything, man. And yeah, that's what it is, man. With the whole Bone Thugs, the whole Bone Thugs is my family, man. Flesh and bone. Every last one of them is my family, man. Those my big bros.
So Lazy Bone has a label, Harmony House. What can you tell me about the label Harmony House for any of the Bone Thugs fans out there who might not know about it?
Harmony House, that's Lazy Bone's label, and you know, man, it's just an empire, man. It's a big empire, man, and we just working, man. He got me on there. He got HC the chemist, that's a part of it. He got his sons, Stevie and Stevan. I mean, they going hard too. Um Shout out to Studies, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's just a few of us and we just working and we going hard, man. Shout out to Kendall. I mean, it's just a Harmony House, man. We just working and going hard. Lazy Bone is a real dude, man. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Lazy a real dude. Like since I met him, bro, the first day I met him, the first song I ever did with him, he put it on his album and then took me on tour. So like I've been on all if you go back, if you look up Lazy Bone albums now, just from the definition and meaning on, you're gonna see me on all of them. I'm just bringing that New York wave, that New York talent to the Midwest and West Coast type shit.
That's what's up, man. So let's talk about it. The VERZUZ Battle. How was the setting, man, when you arrived?
Um, the setting when I arrived, man, it was cool. When I first pulled up, it was cool, man. We pulled up in a Sprinter van. We pulled up and it was cool. Matter of fact, I was in a Mozzie and Trendy. Gutter Trendy was in a Sprinter and my other bro, City Boy Streets. We was in a they was in a Sprinter. I was behind him in a Mozzie. And we pulled up, we hopped out, and it was pretty much cool, man. Yeah, it was pretty much cool for me.
All right, so you're there. When was the first time during that day that you had seen that 3-6 Mafia arrived? Was it not till you got to the stage, or had you noticed they came?
Nah, when we was in the back, we in the back. I'm chilling. It's me, Lay, everybody chilling in the back. And I see a nigga brush through me with a ski mask on. Nigga brushed through me with a ski mask. I'm looking like on some goon shit, hoodie on, ski mask on. Not the ski mask. It's like, the little, yeah, like the ski mask, but it's like the little thin ones that we be wearing. The little thin ones that everybody wearing right now. I just had that shit on recently, Mikey T. I don't know if you see me with it, but the little face mask though. Know what I mean? So boom, he brushed through me like that. So I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? So he pull up on Lay. Know what I mean? Take the mask off, and it was Country Black. Know what I mean? I'm like, oh, it's this Country Black nigga. Know what I mean? I'm like, okay. I gave him dap and all that. And yeah, that's how that went. That's when I first realized that they was in the building.
And Bone Thugs brought out some dope guests. Little Easy E, major shout out to him. Little
Yeah, shout out to
John.
Lil E. That's family. Lil E, that's family, man. That's my brother.
Right. Also, we saw the reemergence of Little John. He looked cool as ever. Chameleonaire. Were you aware of all these guests beforehand?
Yeah, I was definitely aware of one. I didn't see Chameleon until he got on stage, but Lil Jon, I already seen Lil Jon. Fat Joe, I chopped it up with Fat Joe. Let him know where I came from and I mean my history and all that. He was like, yeah, that's what's up, that's dope. I mean, Mike, Rolls Royce really wanted me to tell him about him because Rolls Royce really got some shit he going on with him. So I brought Rolls Royce really up to him and that was about it.
That's what's up. Yeah, Fat Joe was actually the one who came out to flip the coin. Yeah, it's dope to see Fat Joe involved with the verses, Triller, and all that. He had just probably had one of the best battles with Ja Rule. So,
Yeah.
was there anyone else that you got to interact with, Dice, from either side? I mean, they brought Wiz out. Amber Rose was there, I guess, with Wiz. Little
Yeah,
Wayne.
yep, Amber Rose. I ran right into Amber Rose, said what's up to her and all that. But it was like when I ran into Amber Rose, it was like at the midst of everything when it was happening. So she was, you know what I mean? Like it was like I'm still worried about what's going on. I'm worried about the fight, but I still, you know, I had to stop and be like, Amber Rose, what's up? Like, nah, I mean, she was calm. She wasn't even worried about what was going on. She just sitting in the sideline, like almost like, oh shit, like about to go down type shit. But yeah, that's how that was.
So it was right after the fourth round, after the Buddha lovers track, when the scuffle went down, the little brawl, the fight, whatever you want to call it. Can you take me into when that happened? Did you run up on the stage? Take me into it.
Yeah, if you allow me, Mikey T, this is the time where you could slow the video down and you see me running up on the stage and you got to show them and let them know. Now, I mean, we got to put that in this little clip and let them see me running up in that stage. Like, yeah, but I ran down on stage. I'm all the way at the top. I'm with the other artists. I'm with exhibiting them. We at the top of the shit. Now, I mean, while they doing their thing on stage, you know, sometimes we are moving the crowd. We got all access through the whole thing. So I could go in the crowd if I want to, or I could go on the top, wherever I want to watch the show. If I feel like, now, I mean, wherever I feel suited to feel like the show, I mean, wherever I feel like the show is in my best view. So I'm moving around. So I'm at the top at the time that all of this is going down. I'm not even knowing. I'm talking, chopping it up with some bitches or something. I mean, and then I'm with Stevie and Stevon and they friend. I mean, so they friends. You know, Stevie and Stevon. That's the Harmony House. That's Layzie Bone's son. I'm with them, and they tell me like, nah, I mean, they like, hey yo, bro, nigga, like, yo, I think they fighting over there. We hear commotion. I'm like, they fighting? He like, yeah, they fighting. We rush on stage. Me and him rush on stage. At that time, Gutter, where you was at? You was up there with us? Yeah, so Gutter was with us too. I mean, Gutter was with us. Shout out to Gutter, my bro right here. Y'all know Trendy Gutter. You know what's going on. I mean, he right there. I think City was already on stage, right, City boy? Yeah, City was already on stage, so we up there. So, I mean, yeah, he over there. City over there with Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose and shit. Know what I mean? So boom. So now, long story short though, know what I mean? Short story shorter, we run down on stage. And I get in the middle. As soon as I run downstairs, I'm like, what's going on? Like, as soon as I see, because I hear what's going on. So I jump in the middle crowd. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? What's up? What we doing? What we doing? You already know. You know how we give it up, Mikey T, regular shit. I mean, I'm like, what we doing? What we doing? Know what I mean? So, boom. So, now, Country Black, I ain't going to front. Country Black official. Country Black turn around like, what's up? What we doing? So, now me and Country Black Fade got to stand off. So, I'm like, what's up? Like, what time we on? So, Lake's kind of, Lake grabbed me back, like, know what I mean? Because niggas already had kind of, like, squashed the shit.
So, Dice, you were in a standoff with Crunchy Black. Was his mask on or off at this point?
Nah, his mask was off. He just looking. Country got the smile on, though. Like, Country got the smile. Like, what's up? Like, he see my energy. He see my energy turn. Like what we doing? Like, because I'm kind of mad that I missed, that I'm all the way up there and some shit happening. Like, but, you know, we watching the show. We all spread it out. So I'm kind of mad that I wasn't down there. So when I finally get down there, my energy's on 100. Like, what's up? What we doing? Like, what's up? What's going on? Like, now, I mean, I didn't even know what happened. I just knew it was an argument, fight, whatever. I just wanted to know what's up. Like, what we doing? And Country Black just see me so turned up. Now, I mean, so Country Black, like, he got the little smirk on his face, like this little nigga. Like, now, I mean, so I'm looking at him like, what's up? He like, what's up? Like, now, I mean, and that's how that thing happened right there.
So then at that point, Layzie Bone pulled you back from the confrontation with Crunchy Black. And major shout out to Crunchy Black, too. He's blessed my channel.
Shout out to Country Black, man, yeah. And we're going to put the other video in there. If we could, movie star with me and Country Black after that, dancing and shit together, singing Crossroad together right after that.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. That's good to hear. So, yeah, Busy had come back on the stage and apologized. Crunchy ended up giving some weed to Layzie Bone. So it really seemed like everybody got their shit back together, Dice.
Yep. Everybody got their shit back together. It was really, now I mean, because it was really no animosity. It was just really like, you know, it was just Busy just felt like, now I mean, they was trying to play him while he was doing his song. And I seen that Country Black said that they wasn't marking him, but what they was doing was while Busy was singing, doing his verse, they was dancing around in a circle, like basically saying like it was slow dancing, like they was basically like doing slow dances while he doing his verse. And you know, that's competitive, like, you know, they just egging them on, keeping the crowd going, like making it seem like how you said, making it seem like it's real animosity. But I guess Busy ain't like that shit. Like, nigga, you playing while I'm doing my verse, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, that's how that went down.
Right, you know, because Bone Thugs-n-Harmony has classic music. He didn't want to see it mocked. What were your thoughts on the battle overall, though, man? I graded it as a tie.
You graded it as a tie?
Yeah, I definitely gave it as a tie. A couple people on the panel, Bond Simmons and Rosewood, gave it to Bone Thugs, but I put it as a tie, man.
Rosewood gave it to Bone Thug because when I was in the backstage when my shit was messing up, I was seeing Rosewood. Rosewood gave he gave 3-6 Mafia like 2 rounds. I'm like, oh my god, this nigga. But then I wasn't able to see because you remember my shit started acting up, so I had to dip out. But I thought that I for sure thought Rosewood was gonna go with 3-6 Mafia. So I'm glad to hear that. Shout out to Rosewood, man.
So what do you think overall, though? I know you're Harmony House. I know you're Bone Thugs and Harmony influence, but what did you have to say? Crunchy Black said he pretty much left Bone Thugs and Bones.
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
See, I mean, from me being there live, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Me being there live, the energy that Bone was getting in the song, like the energy that they was giving off was just stronger than 3-6 Mafia. Like they had the country, they had the turn up music and all of that, which was cool. They was giving it up with the turn up music. I liked it. But it's just like when Bone performed, it was just like busy, late, everybody's doing word for word, and it was like people that didn't know their talent before was hearing like these niggas. It was almost like how when Jadakiss and when D Block battled Dipset. And they was just going bar for bar, and it was more so like talent was better than all the flashy shit because Juicy J was trying to throw money, which we could have been doing too. Everybody know we could have been throwing money too, but it was just more so giving them talent other than, doing all of the other shit to take away from the talent. But I ain't gonna lie, I love their show though. They had a great show, but as far as like talent-wise and as far as who came out to really play, man, I gotta give it to Bone. City Boy Streets said this is how you know they won. They said when everybody like at the end, like during the battle, everybody on 3-6 Mafia side was singing Bone Thug song. Like
the song will come on. And
you got Amber Rose, and then you gotta realize, this I forgot to tell you this. Did you see the part when Wiz Khalifa came out and then the nigga Layzie, when Layzie Bone was like, hold on, nigga, you got his tattooed on you.
Yeah.
You ain't see,
yeah,
see that
I
part?
saw that part. Yeah. And I was wondering, like, how are they going to top Wiz? How are they going to top, 3-6 bringing Wiz out, but they did it with Notorious Thugs?
Definitely.